What it is, what it do. Thank you for tuning in. I have three key points of things that should be more valuable than just money, but connects and relates to money very well. And then three plans of action to stay in the same alignment of not letting money be too much of a value for you and not let it be too much of like a god to you and things like that. Since it can be stripped away like nothing, like just seeing that so many incidents or where they treat it as a god, but it doesn't really sustain them in life, even when they having more money than the majority of people in the world and things like that. So, like I'm saying, you can have all the money in the world. You can buy the luxury. You can buy the cars. You can buy the houses. You can buy the places, the planes, the islands, and things like that. But it still is like it still can be missing some things. Like even if you throw like the biggest parties and things like that, it still can be missing things. Just going over key point one to say have love and genuine relationships. Like the saying you could throw, like I said, you could throw the extravagant parties. You can have all kinds of people there. From as far as people you don't know, people you do know, people that are known in the world, people that are not known in the world. But if it's not like a genuine relationship, it's like it's almost no point of throwing the party. Meaning, like I would say, like talking about genuine relationships, just saying like, yeah, you know that person, but they help hold you accountable. They help teach you ways to make your life better. Like, they may have more money than you. Like, okay, I have more money than you, but in order for you to, stay level in life and things like that, you got, do this and that are help you keep your mind level, your heart level, and that makes you think you're better than somebody. There is people that do that too, but just saying, I like the people that may have more than you, but are still well grounded and like willing to talk to you and help you keep that peace in life and things like that. Where it actually, where if it's genuine, you actually build it right. You're like, yeah, I got this much money, you got this much money. Who cares about that? How are you doing? How is your family doing? How's your friends doing? How is that business going for you? Do you need any help on building that business? But I don't want anything. I don't want any money from me. But if you do give me some, I will accept it, yeah, out of a cheerful heart of saying thank you. But that's not why I'm going to help you be a better businessman or a better worker at your work and things like that. Just build genuine, like where you actually know about their life, their wife, and things like that. I'm just saying it's very good to make that very good in your life. So, and nurturing it throughout years and years to come. The next part is saying integrity and character. It's like, hey, money can influence so many opinions and things like that and make it, you know, almost like open your doors and things like that in ways that it shouldn't be. But it's like, man, it's like saying, I want to move up the ladder in whatever it is. And you're like, I got this much money. Hey, I'll give you this much money so you can guarantee me or me, us, my business or my partners or whatever, that we will be successful and very well and not have to worry about doing all the work or things like that and influence decisions on like, I don't want this, but I want that. It's just sometimes I would say there is a good and there's a bad. I mean, like it's good to influence something like good, like, like for example, spending money on a cause so it can be very good and keep going in life and be very successful as they are helping other people do great things. But if you're influencing so just for you, so you can move up the ladder and then dictate what goes on in this world, is like to where like this benefits you. Like, hey, I want this bill or this rule to happen, and where it only benefits me, where I make all the money. I change the rules to where I'm getting more money, more of a percentage, and I'm at this level, and you are down there. Don't touch me. It's like, okay, then you go on outside of a good integrity and good character. You have an integrity and character, but you're going outside of the good ones and just saying, hey, it's very important to have a good integrity character, and not let money be your character integrity, but be like have a good moral, good values, and be like, okay, I'm gonna bring myself to it, and if you need the money, then I'm gonna add it to it to help decide, make decisions. For example, a good thing to make decisions for is I got all this money. You need a park rebuilt. Okay, I'm gonna give you all this money to help you rebuild the best park that you want, that you know you really want, and influence the best decision, and that get something that will last for a few years for a cheaper price and things like that. And then The next key point for sure would be like inner peace and happiness. Like they say, money is very well, but it's an outside thing. It doesn't really keep you happy all the time. It'll help give you options, give you choices that make you happy. But you can always do choices and things and have happiness no matter what you do. And whether you got money or not, you can just maybe do more fun things at your own pace, at your own time, because you're not tied to having to go work for the money. But it's like me and like a job, you don't want to work a job, but it's like, hey, you know, you have the money, you're doing very well, you have the choices, you have the things that are giving you happiness, but it's not gonna let you be happy because otherwise, if it gets taken away, it will change how you really feel. It can make you mad or sad. Whereas if it was taken away or just given away for just no reason, then you're like, but you're still happy, still content, even though you have all the money and things like that. And you're like, okay, all that's gone, but you know the plan, and you're like, okay, it's gone, but I'm still happy. I know what I need to do to create it to come back again. I know I'll do it faster. Like that's just saying, that's when you're having like true happiness and things like that, and joy and peace that can go with it. You know, outside of just money and what it can do for you and what it can give you and things like that. I hope that all makes sense. If it doesn't, I'll apologize for that, and I'll just keep working on it and tweaking on it and go from there. And going on to the plans of action is like self-reflection. I would say just regularly evaluate what truly matters to you. Is it the money? Is it the car? Is it the things? Or is it that the money gives you, or what the money gives you? Or is it that, hey, I got true friendships. I have a nice peaceful home. I got a nice peaceful house. My cars are nice. They get me from point A to point B. I don't have to worry about them breaking down, things like that. And I have great people in my life that truly love me. When they come around, they don't ask me for money. They actually help give me tips and things like that. And they just already give me encouragement to keep going, pursuing life, things like that. Value relationships. Do you value your relationships? Prioritize effort and time, you know, with your connections and relationships. Like I'm saying, they actually genuine there, want to talk to you. And then as you actually there, you spend more than just a 5-minute talk and more than just asking for money. They actually just saying, how you doing? What's up, man? What can I do for you? This is my goal. This is my dreams. How big or small are your dreams? Okay, let's expand that so we can go, have a greater life and put it outside of just us. Like the goal, you have a goal and dream just to get more money, or do you have a goal and dream to where you want to have more money, but you can bless more people, build more jobs, businesses, and things like that. Value relationships, pursue purpose, identify personal goals and work on fulfilling them beyond financial success. It's like, yeah, I got the money. I'm just keep saying that again. It's like, yeah, I got the money, but is it doing it? Are you using it for your purpose? Like, what do you want to help do with people? Are you giving it to great charities? Are you help, like I said, building jobs and things like that? And or is your purpose on? I just want to go buy an island and sit on the island, invite who I want to invite, or are you living on the purpose of, I want to be able to buy an island and be able to help other people actually have jobs and build something there and have a great city and don't have my name attached to it, but the people that really know me will know who did it, and I'm benefiting people like that and benefiting myself. A purpose of like, you want to share, you want to care, you want to give to the world, and then money will come, but it's not just for the money. So after all of that, I hope that all makes sense. So yeah, you can buy a lot of things in life, but what is it gonna give you? Are you focused on just that, or you actually want to do something great in life where money comes with it, but you're not worried about the money and you're taking care of it, you're putting it in the right places in the right spots. So anyways, thank you for your time. Now let's grind.